Thank you very much indeed. Hello, good evening and welcome. Our subject tonight program is very simply marriage and indeed the possible alternatives. Marriage once described by Robert Louis Stevenson as a sort of friendship recognized by the police. Someone will be talking about love, of course, defined by someone who said love is staying awake all night with a sick child or a very healthy adult. What was the experience like for you?
Well, I'd recommend it for anyone. I guess the most surprising thing was seeing the baby covered with this white sort of vernix, I think they call it. If I hadn't been there, I suppose one of the nice things that came out of it was that I was able to participate in a Guyanese custom. My wife is from Guyana, and in which you take the afterbirth and you bury it on a piece of land, family land, which won't pass out of family hands, with a tree on top of it. In Mona's case, it's a palm tree, and in the case of our baby Rose, it's a kowai tree. And I think it's a nice custom.
Delightful custom. And how long ago was that?
3 months ago.
Just 3 months ago. That was your first child?
That's right.
Yes, and when it was born, it was terribly funny because he said as the baby came, "My God, it's white."
So he knew it was his, but he wasn't sure it was yours. Let's talk about that alternatives thing. Oh, lady in front, yes.
Well, I think it often is certainly a question of conditioning. In our marriage, I didn't know that you weren't supposed to, but we work for equality. But this has meant, for instance, that I have had to insist I will not be supported by you. I can't talk equality and in the same breath say, support me. And most women look at me and say, yes, you are a fool, aren't you? Or things like saying, the child care, our child is joint responsibility and it will therefore be executed jointly. So his responsibility will be half of the day and mine is half of the day, and this is the agreement. If we go to the cinema, he is one that rushes out with the baby. If it's his turn to rush out if she cries. If we go rock climbing, he holds her half of the time.
Why do you have 7?
Well, but you work it through, but it has meant that it is shock. I work half day. I've got a half day job, 9 to 1, and he has to take the baby between 9 to 1. It's his responsibility. My responsibility is from 1 till...
Sure, that works okay for you, surely.
I know. I'm not saying this is a universal thing, but I'm saying that for each of us, there has to be this personal struggle towards finding a balance, a unity, a half and half, and it isn't always possible. You have to have, first of all, a man who's going to say, yes, I'll wash the dishes, yes, I'll clean the house, and many men will say, you're out of your mind, I wouldn't do it.